Indian. My name's Kagan. Don't forget to like and subscribe my mom's channel. Alright, are you ready to learn some makeup? Let's go! First we're going to do brows, because brows are the best.
Amen, sister. For Kagan's brows, I'm going to have you turn this way just a little bit, baby. A little more so I can see. We're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brown Brow Pencil. And I'm just going to naturally enhance her natural brow. I don't want it to be super noticeable that she has eye makeup on. So we are just going to work that product in. All right, turn this way. And then we're going to brush the product into her brows. You got to turn this way. They can still see this on the camera, okay? And I need to work a little bit more in. Beautiful. Okay, and you want to just kind of brush the brow product into the brow and skin. And that's also going to diffuse any harshness you may find if you draw it just a little too dark. And I'm just going to go lightly shade right here on the inner into the brow. So just some little squigglies, but very soft-handed. So that way it's not too dark. After. Whoa.
Oh, that looks good.
So good. Now I'm going to do this other side. And we're just going to go and work the product in. Naturally enhancing. And I'm just doing really short, soft strokes. Just to try to not end up with a very bold Sharpie brow. We don't want that, do we?
That would be bad.
Yeah. And then if it's a little too much, I got a little hard, like a little heavy-handed right there. So that you just take a Q-tip and kind of buff it out.
Now we're going to add brow gel.
And we're just going to take this and brush it into the brow like so. Very cool.
And we're going to take a little wax.
The wax is actually going to help the brow hair hold in place better. The gel is really good for defining the brows, but the wax will actually hold the hair in place. So we're going to go with a very bushy, natural brow. So I want that hair to go up a little bit, but not anything too wild. For this next portion, we're going to take a little bit of tape and actually make really straight lines on Kagan's face with our war paint today. So I'm going to go right here. Try not to hit that brow too much. If I got to adjust it, I will. With this portion, I just took some standard tape and cut it in half because obviously with her face size, we don't need huge strips.
Don't worry, guys. Even though it looks weird, it's still going to look like American Indian.
To paint the war paint, we're going to use white face paint. And that tape is going to help us to get a really clean line. Now, if it's with the shape of her nose, it is a little hard to get it to lay super straight. So we can go back and clean that up after. Not a problem at all. You want to make sure you're going up and down because the sides of the tape are coming up a little. If you go that way, you're going to move the tape out of place and it is going to cause an unclean line. So now I'm going to pull this tape off so you can see how clean that line is.
I told you guys, you watch and learn and you'll learn a lot of Malleigh's business.
Now if you get a little bit crazy, if the line gets a little crazy, we're just going to go while this is wet with a Q-tip and clean it up. Ooh. Now for this next portion, we are going to freehand a little bit, so we need to be super, super still. Look at me just so I can get a good line. And the brush that I'm using actually came in the face painting kit. So if you don't have a brush that you think works well for this, you can buy some of the kits that have it already included. I'd be really still.
I told you guys, she's a real artist.
Since this is a water-based paint, I'm actually able to go in and clean up the lines just with a little water because it's moving the product away super nicely.
Don't not get out of my hair.
Don't smile or anything right now because the line will get messed up. So what we're doing is basically just marking off lines. I will say when you're taping off the face, just look straight at it and make sure that the angle is the same on each side. You don't want one going this way and one coming up. Right here on the chin, it is a little harder because it is curved. So you just want to make sure to hold that tape in place. And don't worry, remember we can clean it up later if we need to. How does this paint feel on your face?
Cold.
Feels a little cold. Is the tape hurting your face at all? Or is it good?
It feels so different on my chin.
Yeah.
Now that you painted it, now take the tape off.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna look like an Indian.
And you're just going to take a damp Q-tip, wipe along the line because this side was a little higher, so I'm just going to balance out by taking a little bit off the top. And you can see this line is a little bit messy, so I'm going to clean that up. Kagan has very, very beautiful cheeks, and since they're not super flat because she has a little bit more shape to her cheek, it can cause distortion in the line, so you can go back and clean up. And you're just going to run parallel to that line. So it's a little easier because you know your lines are already even, so you don't have to really like question, are you drawing a straight line? Are you not? Do you want me to do a line like that, or just leave it there?
I don't really know. Whatever your choice is. I told you guys, Mallegh's a really good person, so you should come to her work because she has a really good beauty lounge. She makes the bestest work. She's my mommy. That's who's doing my makeup right now. Did you know what the most important thing is about being an Indian? Having fun being an Indian.
So for the hair today, we have her in low pigtails. We're just going to do something really, really simple because we are on a time crunch. So I've taken clear rubber bands and secured that initial pony pigtail. And then I'm just going to go down a little bit and put another one a little bit lower like that. And then we're going to do that on the other side. Look at me. So you want to make sure you put the ponytail in the same place. Tell them, KK, we just came from school. That is perfect. I'm going, now that I know that the ponytail holders are at the correct place and evenly balanced, I'm going to double that up so it is a little tighter. That way it does not slip.
Now for the super fun part.
This is so cool. All right, look at me, baby, so I can make sure they're all balanced. So we actually ordered this headpiece from Etsy. I will say, I think total it was like 40 bucks and some change. So let's say 50 something after shipping. It is really, it is super cool, isn't it? It's really great quality when you, especially if you let your kids play in it beforehand, these little feathers may get shifted around. You can just take it and slide it on the string back into place. So it's nice and balanced.
Now I'm an American Indian and I'm about to have the best time at Halloween. Now off to trick-or-treating. See you next time.